With more people in need and more insurance and government dollars, we've got an exploding industry. A 2016 ABC News report found that there's 14,000 addiction treatment facilities across the country, and that it's a $35 billion industry, which is triple the size of what it was 25 years ago. We have payers who are on their heels, worried about the avalanche of claims that are coming in that they never could have predicted, and they're pushing back. They are coming up with creative and more aggressive ways to deny claims and to shut down providers. And we could talk all day about their tactics, and we will later today, and we will all day tomorrow, and I can see John's already foaming at the mouth, ready to talk about it. But I don't think we can put, I think it's a disservice if we put all the blame and all the focus and only point fingers at the insurance companies. As John mentioned, I think it would be a disservice to ignore that there is profiteering and there is opportunism out there among us, frankly, within the industry, and I think we need to shine a light on it. And a lot of that light shining is going on in the back rooms and in letters and in private, but where it's most public is in the courts, and it's also where we are most familiar. In 2016, the federal government collected $4.7 billion in settlements and judgments from False Claims Act cases for false billings to the government. $2.5 billion of that, more than half, came from the healthcare industry. So it should be no surprise that the government created the Healthcare Fraud Prevention and Enforcement Action Team to focus specifically on this. And I know some of the more high-profile False Claims Act cases have involved urine drug testing, but make no mistake, it's not limited just to that sphere. In July of 2017, just a few months ago, you probably heard in the news, there was an announcement from the Department of Justice of charges being levied against more than 400 people across the country, including 115 doctors and other licensed professionals, alleging that there were scams totaling $1.3 billion in false billings. And according to some sources, the primary focus of those charges dealt with distribution of opioids. So I would encourage us all to keep talking about what's going on among our ranks and to not be afraid to shine that light.